welcome back, everybody. So this week we are going to take a look at Liveops, and they're actually the company that I have worked for the last 3.5 years. I actually answered Nordstrom customer service calls. I help with tracking packages, placing orders, customer complaints, those kinds of things. But I'll have to say, I would say about 90% of the calls are really positive. That's not a lot of complaining and yelling and things like that. And watch me say that in this next week. It's going to be really bad because it's going to be Christmas week. Anyway, so I really enjoy working for them. The reason why working for them is so wonderful is because you schedule yourself. They don't give you a schedule. You create everything on your own. And when you create your schedule every week, like it doesn't have to be the same schedule every week. When you go to schedule yourself, you only schedule yourself for 30-minute increments. So if I only want to work for 30 minutes one day, that's all I'm going to work. If I want to work for an hour, I schedule 2 commits. They call them commits. So every commit is 30 minutes. So I try to do 2 commits 5 times a week just to have some extra cash, especially with the holidays. The thing with Nordstrom is that it's obviously really, really busy around Christmas and really, really busy around July, which is their anniversary sale. Any other time, you might want to be one of the first people on what the shift board where they post all their time slots available, because like in January, February, it kind of starts slowing down, March, and then it starts picking up right before they go on their anniversary sale. So they usually, at the beginning, they required me to work 10 hours a week. That was the minimum that they wanted me to work. And you sign a contract every 6 months. So I don't want you to think that this is you're on, you're done. If your stats aren't where they want them to be, they will not renew your contract. I've been fortunate, knock on wood again, that I have been able to renew my contract several times, and I really enjoy it. Now, whenever they send me my contract, it doesn't have that I have to work 10 hours. It says it is completely at my discretion. So if I don't feel like working, I just don't. And if I do, if I have some extra time, which let's be honest, you don't have a ton of that, but a lot of times when the boys go to bed, I will work for an hour, and I just really enjoy it. The customers are usually really nice, and I don't know, it brings me happiness to talk with them. And a lot of them are older, and you help them find handbags to match their clothes or their shoes to match their clothes. And, it gives me it's different. It just gives me something to do that doesn't deal with talking with children all day, because I am a teacher, and I don't know, I just really enjoy it. So I just wanted to show you their website. Right now, I just went ahead and clicked on the retail because that's what I do. And for retail for them, what happens is you apply to this company and they will put you where they want you. So I got really lucky and got Nordstrom. You might get Nordstrom. You might get not Bed Bath & Beyond. You might get Bath & Body Works. Sorry, I could not think of it. You might get Victoria's Secret. They have a few retail ones that they deal with. And I have actually worked with Victoria's Secret as well. Victoria's Secret and Nordstrom both have their benefits, but I ultimately chose to stick with Nordstrom, and I let Victoria's Secret go. So this one looks like it's more for Victoria's Secret, because Nordstrom, the calls are done by 9 o'clock our time. For this one, the calls are until 2 a.m. Eastern, which is 1 o'clock our time. So that's going to be Victoria's Secret. That was their running times. So I'm going to say that's probably what this job is for. So if you apply for it, they won't tell you which company they stick you with until it's time for you to start your training. And they'll give you a little heads up and they'll send you some things, but you're not guaranteed to work for whatever company you really hope you get. Now with them, you don't have to have a phone line. Like with Nordstrom, they actually sent me what's called a thin client. And it's just a little kind of like a mini tower. And you just hook up. I had to provide 2 monitors, which I got on Facebook. I asked if anybody had any monitors that they weren't using anymore, and I got 2 free ones. So I had my 2 monitors. I went and bought a $10 keypad and a mouse. That was it. Oh, and a headset. You do have to have a headset. And it has to have a microphone on it, of course. So those were the only things that I had to buy. Other than that, everything was done for me. As far as Victoria's Secret, for Victoria's Secret, you don't have to have monitors. I was able just to do it from my laptop. I could sit on the couch and do it. I could go downstairs while the boys were upstairs watching a movie. Whatever, I could take it with me. That's the one thing that I really enjoyed about Victoria's Secret. With Nordstrom, I'm really confined to my bedroom where the thin client is set up. So those are 2 different things. You have to weigh your options on which one you enjoy more. And actually with Victoria's Secret, it was really nice that they were open so much later, because if my boys were up until 10 o'clock at night, I could still work. With Nordstrom, I have to be done by 9 o'clock. So I have to make sure that my boys are in bed by 8, because I like to work from 8 to 9 is generally what I do. Now, so let me just go down with Liveops. With most of the jobs, you get paid 31 cents a minute, and they will give bonuses on top of that, everything else. So let me tell you what 31 cents a minute is, because I don't really know exactly what it is. All right. If you were to work every single minute of that hour, you would get $18.60. Now, all of these jobs are, how do they put it? Contract jobs. So they don't take out taxes. And some people don't like that. It doesn't bother me that they don't take out taxes for it. I've done it for years. It hasn't really affected us that much. Knock on wood again. Goodness, I'm just saying all kinds of stuff. I'm hoping it doesn't affect me later. But it's really been okay for us. And so I don't mind that they don't take out taxes. I don't really work enough for us to get penalized too much for it. But these are the different sections that they have. They will send me emails about tax support. So you can do multiple companies at once. Like I did Victoria's Secret, Nordstrom, and the recovery thing for like the credit recovery thing that the government was offering when the pandemic started. I cannot think of what it's called right now. I'm sorry. My words are just not with me today. But I actually had all 3 of those at one time. Now, did I do all 3 of them or all 3 of them well? No, I did not. That's why I'm just back down to 1. I chose Nordstrom out of all of them because I absolutely love it. But I do receive emails every year asking if I want to become a tax professional. They will do the training for you or with you. The thing with that one is you are actually going to be the person, like I am right now, on the bottom of the screen. They have to be able to see your face to do the tax support, at least the one that they were offering me. I didn't want to do that. Working from home, I don't want to put my makeup on and stuff. I want to go sit up in my pajamas and my house shoes, and I want to answer some phone calls. That's all I want to do. Healthcare patient support. I think this one looks really interesting. You can actually help the elderly with like figuring out what kind of medications are on their transcript, helping them to get them ordered. It's a patient support. It's obviously you're not recommending medications or anything like that, but you are helping the patient to get what they need, and if they don't know how to do that. I'm going to be honest, I'm not really sure what the on-demand streaming is. I'm going to have to look into that one. Inbound sales, that's what I do. They do a lot of insurance. I actually had a friend that got into it, and she started doing roadside assistance. And she really, it wasn't her favorite, and so she was going to try again for a different company. Insurance claims. Home delivery support is also a new one that they have started. You actually get phone calls with people's grocery orders, and you set up for the items to get delivered. So I thought that was kind of cool. Again, they have different kinds of customer support that you can do. They even have food ordering. Let me see what this one is down here. The government support is what I was talking about that I did with the bailout money for small businesses. Oh, that's what it was. The Small Business Association is what I was working for. And that one was really hard for me because they wanted to know where their money was because their businesses were falling apart. And, all you could really tell them was you had to be patient. And that was really hard for me. So I didn't enjoy that one. And of course, customer service. That's what I was going to tell you. So for customer service, if it's not, like retail, they actually have like Pizza Hut and different restaurants that people will call you to place an order. So there's just so many things with this company. And like I said, the best thing about it is that you schedule yourself. You don't have to be surprised every week about what your schedule going to look like. Or, if my kids have, gymnastics on Monday night, which they do. Sometimes I may not work on Monday nights if we have a lot going on and I'm not going to make it back in time. It's whatever works for you. And I think that's why I've lasted so long with this company, and I really enjoy it. There is a referral program. They don't offer it all the time, but if you do apply and you put my name in, I would greatly appreciate it. I think we both get a little bit of bonus on your first check. But if not, no big deal. I hope you enjoy working for them like I have. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you next week.